Welcome to Mystic Moons. This is a reading for Taurus. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. Anyone with strong or significant Taurus energy, maybe you have multiple planets in Taurus. This is a reading for you. I am wondering if I should turn the TV down a little bit. I think I am. I'll be back in 1 moment.
So complicated that the choices that needed to be made.
Okay. X-Files is better than whatever else was playing in the background. So, Taurus, let's go and see what is the message for you right now. Taurus, if you appreciate my time, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, please do share. I think I want to pull this up just a little bit. Push that back a little bit. All right. Do you think I want to push that back a little bit too? And push that like so. There's one more thing I need before I start. All right. Now we can start. Taurus, let's go and see what's in your energy. That Eight of Pentacles wants to pop up Taurus energy, but I want to pull this card. A Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy, the World. What kind of world is that? Something you've been waiting for, now a roller coaster of movement coming in. Before, where there were drips and dribbles, Taurus, now there's actually a steady flow. A steady flow will be happening. Looks like too in this energy, Taurus, what you have gotten going for you or moving, a lot of effort went into that, a lot of finagling, a lot of extra work just to make sure that the momentum continued. Well, with the World, bottom of the deck energy, and Knight of Wands, now things are moving automatically on its own pace. Things have taken a life of its own, and you don't need to go and put in effort to generate things. Taurus, things are in your energy right now. Well, they're off on its own. It's off on its own. Now it's time for you to go and see, where does that take you? What does it bring you? So Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands gets a Four of Swords. A Nine of Wands. And a Nine of Pentacles. I do read my Knight of Wands, if I was to give it a zodiac sign, Taurus, I would say I do read it primarily as Sagittarius. They feel like Sagittarius to me in most decks, including this one. And of course, Nine of Wands here is Sagittarius energy. So we do have Sagittarius energy here. We have Libra, we have Virgo, we have Aries. Aries with Queen of Wands. I also read my Queens as Cardinals. Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Five of Cups, Scorpio. Reshifting of priorities, Taurus, is what I have here, bottom of the deck energy. Fives force change, they force movement. Being forced to face the truth of what is. What exactly is it that has held attachments, positive or negative, on your heart that you have allowed to come under your skin and linger in your mind? And also realizing those very things don't serve you. Seeking ways to go and put separation between the unpleasant happenings that you've been dealing with, the unpleasant feelings that you've been resolving on your own, aware of, resolving, and working towards, evolving towards. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, whole new direction, whole new set of rules, Taurus. Knight of Wands here basically says the same thing. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands. Enough time, Taurus, has been spent ruminating over how things are and how things have been. Knowing precisely, I do think in this Nine of Wands energy paired with a Four of Swords, this is your pretty clear idea, a pretty crystal clear idea, Taurus, of how you want those things to play out. +2, not only do we have the energies I mentioned here, but with the nines. Nines are, again, the number right a step before completion. Everything's just about in place now. All that's needed is just that final little catalyst, that final little opportunity to go and truly end the current phases, end times end times to bring in the better. These are good end times. So, Taurus, I think I'm only going to throw one card on Four of Swords and Nine of Wands. And let's take a closer look at Nine of Pentacles, because we already know, well, this is a whole bunch of things, but both of these speak of time. And the world here with Knight of Wands tells me, Taurus, that now we're going towards a new phase, also exemplified by the fact we have nines here. So that Four of Swords gets the world. So waiting for the right movement, the right opportunity. Just can't go and jump on anything. You've already come this far. You've already put investment towards the path you have. Not just any single thing will do. So Four of Swords here is careful planning. Nine of Wands. Ten of Cups is basically happiness. Also, too, the right people. All about the right people, that Nine of Wands. The right people, too, that are willing, Taurus, to go and do I say give? Do I say share? The right people who are willing to live life with you, and necessarily they're not attaching conditions to it. You know, Taurus, one of the things, the beauties, for instance, of plants and pets is that they teach us unconditional love, right? To love without any benefit. And what I have here, Taurus, is full awareness of love for truly the benefit of another, love without expecting anything in return, love without, Taurus, being forced to play a role or being required to give certain things. Truly, for this Nine of Wands in this energy is being surrounded by people or having people that accept and celebrate you for who you are, first and foremost, not how you conform or what you can do. And Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, I have the Sun. I have Justice. Taurus, the end of the year should be picking up for you significantly. And I do mean significantly, especially Taurus, if you feel like you've been pushing and pulling to create movement. Things are going to be flowing on their own. Not so much for what you've set in motion, Taurus. I'm not really getting so much, like you've climbed to the hill of a mountain and now it's all going to be smoothly downhill. Not quite like that, Taurus. It's almost more like you've labored enough, you've waited enough. And just now is a moment. You've been waiting and building and maintaining yourself, Taurus, for precisely for things to click and into place up there, right? The heavens have been aligning or creating a path for you, and all you had to do was simply sustain yourself. Like you're on the ocean of life, maintaining yourself with a lifeboat. Nothing about the work you've done up to now that's going to go and produce what's coming. It's more like what you deserve is finally starting to come in. Everything that you've anticipated, everything to Taurus, let me say that you deserve. Everything that you've worked for, everything that's rightfully yours by virtue of all the effort and dedication that you've labored for, Taurus. You've earned, Taurus, those acknowledgments and gifts that have been withheld. Well, you're going to start seeing some movement and appreciation of that. But I do feel they're going to come from entirely different sources, entirely new sources, pretty unrelated to what you've been dealing with. Taurus, especially if you've been going through some slow enough periods in terms of prosperity, acknowledgement, success. Let me say two E's. You're going to be experiencing that. Things should already, the air around you, Taurus, should already be a little lighter. And that ease is going to increase. Taurus, movement is flowing your way now. And the stagnation is being cleared away. That's essentially my note to you, Taurus. That wheel of fortune that before was going so haltingly and so slowly, the wheel of fortune is turning in a good direction for you. Now, you're entering, or you've entered, a time where things are going to be flowing much better for you. Taurus, if you appreciate my time, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, feel free to share. Do check out, Taurus, the other readings that I've done. I do have some astrological notes, and as I'm still sort of, well, this is the readings for right now, but I may do another Taurus reading in a short while. Keep your eye out for that. Until next time, bye-bye.